National Football League.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in. It's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the Minnesota Vikings and the Chicago Bears. Leading the Vikings, there's the reigning NFL Coach of the Year, Kevin O'Connell. Has a 14 and a 13-win season under his belt in his 3 years in charge. And on the other side, a first-year coach a lot of people are excited about in Chicago. That's Ben Johnson. It's our Monday night opener for the season. Both teams are set up, and off we go. Fielded at the 7. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Well, here come the Vikings, taking the field for their first drive of the game. And leading them in his pseudo-rookie season after that injury cost him last year, the 10th overall pick in our 2024 draft, J.J. McCarthy.
It's the dawn of a new season, Kate, with all the promise in the world ahead of he and his squad. And this is where all that off-season planning, the reps in camp, the sweat, the blood, the tears come into play. And you really don't want to stumble out the gate. You want to be the horse who jumps to the front right away and let everybody try to chase you down.
Second down, McCarthy to pass. Has a man, Justin Jefferson. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Third and 2, McCarthy. That's caught. This is Addison. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
And the Vikings, first down. And 8-yard pickup. First down, Vikings.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. First carry here for Aaron Jones. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. That sack may change the next play call as it sends them backwards ahead of third down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Bears in the nickel, third down. Third and long for him here. He's going for it himself. And this is going to take him up and across midfield there at the opposing 45. Well, third and 15, you don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way.
And the Vikings, first down.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
16 yards. First down, Minnesota.
Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. Nowhere to go with it, so he's just going to pull this one away. Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Now a give up the middle to Jones. And they'll bundle this up after a 4-yard gain. That tackle made by Tremaine Edmonds. Quite the drive they're putting together here, partner. This is the 9th play event as they get set for 3rd and 6. Throw here, third down. Coverage holds up, and he just had to get rid of it.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And this will stick him back a ways. That punt hits and jumps out of bounds near the 14. So out come the Bears, ready for their first possession. They'll be led out by last year's #1 overall pick, Brock. Looking to build on his decent debut season here in year 2. It's Caleb Williams.
Kid, I really think this is one of those moments where every starting quarterback in the opener, right? Week 1, all has a sense of gratitude. All has a smile on their face. You're one of 32 guys on the planet that get to start an NFL season, and you want to make the most of that chance.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
Second and 2 at the 22.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it up to the 27. Offense is set. First and 10.
That's good for a Bears first down.
Working from the gun, Williams. It's taken in by Roma Dunze. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that'll be first down, Chicago.
First down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Williams on the play action. This is thrown towards a defender instead, and he's the one who makes a play on the football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on first down. After the incompletion, they come up on second and 10. Here's Williams again. He set up the screen here to Swift. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. All plays on the table here for third and 3.
Brings up third and 3.
Again, it's Williams. He finds a Dunze downfield. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out.
It's a gain of 22 yards. That's another Bears first down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
First down. Here's Swift. He hits the lane perfectly for an 8-yard pickup. It's second down.
Taken down at the 19-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
They'll run for the first time with their rookie from Michigan. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first.
And the Bears first down.
Running behind center with Swift. Dancing past him. And he takes this one in for a Chicago touchdown. The Bears have a great first drive and get the game's first points. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. All right, so nice little drive they put together there in their first series of the season, partner. And the year begins on a high note with a touchdown.
Yeah, they'll be able to begin this season on a high note with a win. Well, they put more drives like that together, they sure will. But I don't know, I got that Pete Carroll just still bouncing in my brain. It's not how you start, it's how you finish. But you can't start much better than that.
Santos connects on the point after. And the Bears take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1 for 1. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Returning it from the 4. This makes it up to the 25. Now for the second time this game, we get a look at this Vikings offense. Their first drive of the season, an uneventful one, led to a punch, so they'll try to get some new season magic going here on their second drive. Vikings to the line now. Here's first and 10. Starting the drive with a give to Jones. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
On play action now, McCarthy. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away. So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Brings up third down and 6.
No throw, third and long. Has a big strike to Addison. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
And the Vikings first down. A gain of 27 on the play. And the Vikings first down.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
They're giving it to Jones on the option. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Hit made by T.J. Edwards. Off play action. It's McCarthy. Ooh, on him quick there, and they bring him to the turn. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
That looked like they were trying to bootleg out of some of this chaos, Kate, and unfortunately, well, he gets trapped right in the middle third, and you can't get to that space outside. You really do become a sitting duck in the middle of a broken play.
Bears bringing out an extra DB here. Third down. Here he goes. Third and long. It's caught. That's Thielen. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. Defenses are fine with surrendering that completion if it means making the stop short like they did and bringing up fourth down.
Yeah, I like when these defense coordinators say they want to populate the ball. And that was a perfect example of it. Don't let the playmaker get started.
Back gap comes the Chicago offense for their second drive. And so far, they've executed exactly how they drew it up, Brock. Early lead, no points allowed, and a chance now to seize control of the game on their second possession.
And, Kate, generally, offenses love to script their first 10 to 15 plays. Well, this entire game script is playing out just the way they want to.
And he has enough room to gain about 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. Really creates some indecision now defensively.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
Brings up third down and 6 yards to go.
Third and long. They're going to throw. And even on third down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be fourth down. Chicago brings out the punting unit. Gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield. Now the Minnesota offense trotting out. And they are really starting the season off with a banger of a contest here, Brock. A chance to measure up against a division rival, and this win could be an important one to have in hand in just a few months. First and 10. Here's Jones. Winning their full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one. Run loss of a yard to begin the drive. Here comes second and 11.
Brings up second and 11 at the 47-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Connects with his back, Aaron Jones. And this one doesn't go far. So we're down to 3 quarters remaining in our opening weekend of football. 7-0 is our score. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. For the second quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. They have it 3rd and 10. Short pass brought in. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker. 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much at training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
So this one will go out of bounds, and they'll start the drive inside their own 30. Chicago's offense trotting out there for another series. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. First down, Williams. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. It's going to bring up second down.
You know, when we watch the Combine each and every single year, I hope you get good enough to understand as a football fan, watch the big guys' first 10 yards. Don't watch the ends and the linemen run 40. Watch their first 10, because that's the most critical. And that defensive end showed you right there the kind of explosive burst in the first few yards to get home for the big sack.
That's a gain of 9. Makes it 3rd and
Williams
5.
to throw on 3rd. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Tory Taylor on to punt. And he'll try to hit this one well. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. The Vikings now set to take the field. And it's not good, Brock, when you're discussing their punter as one of your early game MVPs, but they just haven't been able to get anything going so far.
No, you'll hear some old school coaches, especially defensive-minded coaches, Kate, and they'll say, hey, man, there's nothing wrong with the drive ending with a kick, right? As a quarterback, as an offense, maybe that was the way you played the game back in the day, but not modern football. You've got to go score.
It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
First down. 24-yard gain on the play. First down, Vikings.
I'll tell you what, Kate, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
We'll keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Running right, this is Jones. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of the series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
No connection on the last play, and out 3rd down.
Tyler Gordon on the coverage.
To the air on 3rd and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. Will Reichert now to try the Vikings field goal. Ball on the right hash, 48 yards out.
A 48-yard attempt.
Reichert connects there. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Luther Burden now on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Bears offense now heads back out to the field. They didn't add to their lead last time out, so they punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Johnson. Got him a good handful there as it brings up 2nd down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
That's more of the catch out left. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
That's good for a Bears. First down.
Williams from the gun. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact that gets home. But of course we know, it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two.
After the sack, let's see what the offense does here. 2nd and 18 coming up. One play action. Williams. That's into the hands of Moore. And he reaches the 35 before going out. He's drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12.
Brings up 3rd and 12.
Air it out on 3rd. And he puts some air under this one. Right side. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Pitch dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. It does force a 4th down. 4th down punt upcoming. Here's Tory Taylor to put his leg into it. Back deep is Rodgers. And he calls for the fair catch, and he's got it at the 14-yard line. The Minnesota offense ready to set up shop again. And they've got a bit of momentum from the field goal on the last series, hoping to grow that into something greater with a touchdown here.
Yeah, I think one thing you find is you do not want to settle for a field goal again. Points are great, but touchdowns, that's what's win games in the NFL.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Yeah, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Looking to throw, McCarthy. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Tyreek Stevenson has it. Oh, man, I'm having to hold my partner back after this one. Captain Fundamental not happy that he didn't take the time to stop and get set before delivering that football. Gotta think that in part led to the turnover.
Yeah, Captain Fundamental because I couldn't run. Kind of like Tom Brady, right? But he's the essence of it. He's the GOAT. Why? Because he sets his feet. He's so fundamentally sound. The chance of interception so much higher when your fundamentals are no good.
It's okay, partner. It's gonna be okay. Williams with a quick pass out wide. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
To 8 yards on the pickup.
Here's Swift on second down. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
On third down, here's Swift. Trying to plow ahead for the first. Can't even get back to the line. That brings up fourth down.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
The only move this offense is making is toward the line, Brock. They're going for 4th and 3. They'll run it with Swift. Dodge the tackle. This is going to be close, but I don't think he's got it. Nope, they mark him shy of the first. This is going to be a turnover on downs.
These fourth down runs, it's all about want to and will. Want to keep it conservative offensively, try to move it across, but that defense was having none of it. And now they get themselves off the field.
The Vikings taking the field on offense. And coming off the interception, a good chance to reestablish some momentum as they get set. They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. It looks like he came down on that sideline. Second down coming up.
Incomplete. Jalen Johnson on the coverage.
Play action, McCarthy. He's going to dump this one off to the fullback. Complete. He's going to have them up to that 23. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
17 yards. And the Vikings first down. It's a gain
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
And the Vikings first down.
Line up the design keeper. A nice run here past the 35. They manage 22 on the lip and a first down. Out of the gun, a gift to Jones. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. McCarthy throwing on third down. That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to 4th down. On again comes Ryan White for another punt. On the return for the Bears, Devin Duvernay. Ooh, it's away, but he knows he mishit that one. Headed for the sideline. And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20. Chicago getting set to take the field now. They seem likely to carry the lead into the locker room, but some points here to end the half could make things even more comfortable. First down throw by Williams. Now he takes it. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
Kate, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But Annette's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Second and manageable. He's throwing. Annette's got it. Left side. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. They get 6 and a first down as well.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Williams on first down. Completed over the middle. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
He put everything he's got behind it. He's got it inside the 25. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. They get 40 on the big hitter. And it'll be first down Bears.
First down. First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
From the red zone on first. The right side hauled in by Komet. Attacking the screen. Look at this defense getting him down behind the line. Timeout Chicago. It uses its second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. All right, here we go. Second down. Here's Williams again. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up third down.
On the coverage.
Third and long for him here. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. So on fourth down, out is Cairo Santos for the Bears field goal. This is going to be a 31-yarder from the right hash. Santos' kick is good. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
Hey, we've all learned enough to look at the numbers through the years and know how important points are going into halftime, coming out of halftime. They accomplished the first task. Now they get a chance to begin the second half with the ball as well.
We'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So we have a 1-score game here at the break. Now it's time for the EA Sports Halftime Report. Scott Hansen, take it away.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hansen, good to be with you from the Orlando EA Sports Studios with an abridged halftime report. This one shaping up to be a tight one, as evidenced by the scoreboard. Both these teams playing it close to the vest in the first half. What will happen in the second half? Let's find out as we send it back to the stadium and our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
Thanks for that update, Scott. Welcome back, everyone, for the third quarter. Got a 1-touchdown game here as we get you back down to the field. Devin Duvernay to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Here comes the offense for the Bears to begin the second half. And it has been all about these defenses so far, Brock. Even into the second half, we're still waiting for one of these offenses to take charge.
Yeah, what you're feeling, these defenses are making every yard tough, every first down tough, every series tough. And offensively, yeah, it's time to toughen up and maybe more importantly, sharpen up.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Second and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Now an inside handoff to Swift. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Running right side by Moore. And he's out of bounds, just short of the 30. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and
Out of the shotgun, a give to Swift. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
That's good for a Bears. First down. First and 10 at the 20.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Going to run again with Swift. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient, he was explosive, and he got a nice little gain on the ground.
That's complete to Komet on the slant. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Complete right side. Burden has it. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears grow the lead coming out of halftime. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
That one right down the middle. And the Bears double their lead to 14. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. On the return, Isaiah Rodgers. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Vikings offense back to the field now. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. Counterplay, Jones. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's able to get across the 25 before stepping out. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6.
It's a gain of 4.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. Minnesota lined up in punt formation. And this is going to be his 4th effort tonight. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. Ben Johnson doing a last bit of coaching here as the Bears return to the field. Their last drive contained a heavy dose of the ground game, a little old-school dominance on the way to a touchdown, Brock. Let's see if they stick with it or if they go aerial this time around. Here's Swift to start the drive. Really scrapes together a yard at most. It's 2nd down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
At the 30-yard line.
Williams on the play action. Finds him on the crossing route. And this is going to be down to, looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play. Working from the gun, Williams. Completed to his running back. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Alfonso Dunze running the slant. Well, he might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
10 more yards. That's another Bears 1st down. 1st and goal.
Running with Swift out of the gun. And he takes this one in for a Chicago touchdown. The Bears make it a 3-possession game. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bears stretch their lead to 21. Whistles after that play for an unfortunate sight. A player hurt in the 1st game of the season. Training staff out to work on it. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. On the return, here's Rodgers. He's going well so far. Past midfield, and he's got space. Into the red zone. Touchdown! They return the kick all the way to the house. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
Record there to tack on the extra point. And the Vikings get it back to a 14-point game.
Vikings 10.
What do you think, Brock? Did we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. Burden now to return it. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40. The Bears and Caleb Williams running out for their next drive. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. This drive's going to begin with a run by Swift. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
2nd and 6.
Swift gets it again on 2nd down. And he's going to be brought down after a gain of 5, right up next to that line of gain.
Humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Williams with the sneak. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down.
You know what? It's a pretty doggone impressive feat of strength to hold the line against a sneak, even when you know it's coming.
And this is away. Wisely headed for the sideline to avoid that return. So this one sails over the sideline, and they'll spot it where a touchback would go at the 20-yard line. Now the Minnesota offense trotting out. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure a nice little run to set the table.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
2nd down carry for Jones. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, and they take him down for a loss. Bears in the nickel, 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. That's caught. This is Addison. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
7-yard gain.
Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
On play action now, McCarthy. Excellent. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that is 5 sacks for this defense in this game as their latest brings up second down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks. Well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Following the sack needs some positive yards here. It is second down and 18. From the shotgun, McCarthy throwing quickly, but it's incomplete. No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Incomplete. Sets up a third down and 18.
Here he goes, third and long. Finds the in route, complete. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Space past the 35. And that return's going to come to a close as we reach the end of our quarter. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's the Bears with possession and a fairly comfortable lead to begin the fourth quarter. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set, first and 10. Running behind center with Swift. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Williams from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains. Vikings into the nickel for this third down play.
That's a gain of 10. Brings up third and 2.
Running for it, it's Swift. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That's one of those plays, Kate, as an offense, it just sticks with you a little bit. It bothers you that you just can't convert on a very manageable down and distance. And on the other side, it sure gives you some confidence defensively to get off the field.
So out now comes the punter. Torrey Taylor will kick this away. And that reaches the 35, but no further as it caroms out of bounds. The Vikings now set to take the field. And this certainly isn't the rut they want to be in, Brock. All of their drives have been ending in punts as of late. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory.
And the Vikings, first down.
Feeling the receiver in motion left.
First and 10 at the 47.
Play action, it's McCarthy. Throw complete to Thielen. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. They're signaling for a stoppage here, and yep, there's a player injured after that snap. Not what they wanted to see in Week 1 as their medical staff heads out to check on him. 8 yards to go, and let's see how they approach this second down. Play action, McCarthy. This is Jefferson, and he's got it. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. That play good for 17 and a first down.
And the Vikings, first down. It's a gain of
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Throwing again now, McCarthy. Hits him on the in route. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
First down. A gain of 14. First down, Vikings.
From the red zone on first. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Incomplete. Brings up
McCarthy to throw. Oh, he's got it. It's in close. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings now within one score in the fourth. It's a T.J. Hockenson touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Reichert on for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Vikings cut the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Third now to return it. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Bears and DeAndre Swift set for their next drive. And as some running lanes have closed, he's just found some new ones, continuing to hit this defense. More good numbers well into this second half. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun here. Throw left side finds Burden. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that'll be 1st down, Chicago.
That's good. Bears, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
The only thing I could say positive about the execution of that play
Gain of a yard.
is at least he didn't go
Brings up
backwards.
2nd and 9 at the 46-yard line.
Staying grounded with Swift. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of 2 follows up a gain of 1. And now they're left with 3rd and 7.
3rd and 7.
To the air on 3rd and long. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on 3rd down. That's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series and don't put the ball in harm's way.
And this just gets past the 20 before going out. The Minnesota offense ready to set up shop again. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. Throwing this one deep across the field. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. By those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
A 5-yard pickup on the play.
Going on 3rd, McCarthy. He just throws this one away.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete.
He's got it. That's going to be a 1st and more. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. The Bears and Rome Odunze headed back out on offense. And they take the field in good but not great shape, Brock. They've got that lead, but no doubt they'd love to see it grow.
Yeah, and just having the lead does take some pressure off. It doesn't change the sense of urgency. It's always on tilt in the NFL, but it should allow them to operate a little more freely.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
On the carry, it's Swift. And 2nd down only works out for a yard. Now we're going to have a timeout for the players shaken up, and that's DeAndre Swift in some discomfort and being attended to. Vikings in the dime on 3rd down, 6 DBs out there. 3rd and long for him here. This is Loveland working the right side. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. They'll send out the punting unit. And this one skips out of bounds and will be marked inside the 30. The Vikings taking the field on offense. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play of this drive, might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for a second down.
That is some serious defensive urgency that really does, Kate, match the situation we're in. This is a one-score game. Even though they have gotten after this quarterback all game long, they know they can't let up now.
Gonna need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a 3rd down.
Some squads you just see love to do this, Kate, and I've got so much respect for defensive coordinators who late in the game, instead of playing prevent, well, they step up the aggression meter. Back-to-back sacks puts this offense and this quarterback way off schedule.
It's his running back, and he's taken down here at the 16-yard line.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down the completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
The Vikings getting their punt team out. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. He'll start from the 39. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Here come the Bears back out on offense.
At their own 48-yard line.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Give to Johnson to start this drive. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Williams with a quick pass out wide. And they make the tackle at the 38. Minnesota spends its 2nd timeout here. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
The 38-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Solid run in here. That's 9 yards as he brings up 2nd down. Now the Vikings use their 3rd and final timeout. And this could be an issue the rest of the way with no way to stop this clock. After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down. It's Johnson on 2nd down. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
Going to the ground again on first. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down. It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. Bears feeling lucky with a 7-point lead. Now nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. On the ground again with Johnson. And he couldn't quite break it. Still a 5-yard gain though. 3rd down.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Back to throw it. And that's going to fall incomplete on a look to his running back. And it's going to bring up 4th down. Important moment as they turn to Cairo Santos. It's on the right hash for this 39-yarder. Santos' kick is good. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
The best kickers I've been around here over the last few decades, they relish these moments. They know the hard work all their buddies on offense and defense have done. And they can make it a 2-score game and be clutch when it matters. These are the moments they live for.
Has this at the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Vikings offense back to the field now.
At their own 24-yard line.
Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. It's complete. Here's Jones. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage. Vikings out of the hurry-up. Need everyone back to the line.
2nd and 9.
Here's McCarthy to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40.
A gain of 12 yards. And the Vikings.
And they spike the ball to stop the clock. Just over 40 seconds to play as they line up. 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Finds him over the middle. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Vikings out of the hurry-up. Need everyone back to the line.
A gain of 6 yards.
Here he is to throw. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, where they come down to a play or two and 3rd downs critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hands, the coach wants to see them convert those.
And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line.
And the Vikings, 1st down. 1st and 10.
And there's the spike, 8 seconds to go. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. McCarthy to throw it. Taking a final shot at the end zone. Too far out of the back of the end zone it goes, incomplete. This is undoubtedly the final snap of a decided contest. One final shot here. And to the ground he goes, sliding to a stop well short here. And that's going to bring up 4th down. So Soldier Field sees another win for the Bears. And this isn't just any 1-0 start for them. They pick up what could end up being a key division victory to have later in this season. With Brock Ewart and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Bears winners as we say so long from Chicago.